December 18th meeting, regular meeting of the New Canaan Police Commission. First item on the agenda is minutes from the previous meeting of November 20th. Any additions or corrections?
None
None
here.
here.
None, yeah. Okay, none, I had none. Motion to approve
So moved.
and seconded, and we all
I
agree.
second him.
Okay,
Aye.
good. Chief, monthly reports, please.
Sure. First up is year-to-date budget. We are right now operating at 32.7%, which is not bad for this time of year. Next month will be halfway through the budget year, so we're doing pretty good in that regard.
Yeah.
Everything's trending pretty nice. Same with animal budget. They're at 30.9%.
Right.
Also for the budget next year, we are looking good. We've met with finance department and our budget liaison. So everything's looking good so far. No major pushback on anything. So we're looking good in that shape.
Chief, when will you make your presentation to the?
Not till January. We'll start in Board of Selectmen in January, and then I think Board of Finance in February and Town Council in March, I think.
And you'll share it with us in?
Yeah, I'll share it before I present it to the Board of Selectmen. We just did the first run with the
Right.
first selectman and the CFO, just to
Yeah.
kind of finalize things. So once I get that kind of the numbers finalized before I present it, I'll give it to you.
Great.
Look forward to the beginning of January.
Okay.
Very good.
Next up is a staffing report. Looked good last month. We were operating at minimum shift 57% of the time, which is probably the best number we've had in a number of years. So I don't know really why it is that way, but I'll take it. We've got a few officers on field training. So it's a good time to be operating at full complement so we can get the SROs in place next January 1 or 2nd, whenever they go back to school. So that was a good report to see.
And who's going to do that? Who's going to do the SROs in east or west, south? Do we,
We have Deke will be at the high school, Blank will be at Saks.
right?
Gibson will be at West School.
Okay, got it. Yeah,
Bartuli will be at South School.
okay,
And Bentley will be at East School.
good. Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Next up is monthly statistics. Being November, we're closing in on kind of a year-end review. Some of the highlights, you can see family disputes are down considerably this year. 74 year-to-date last year, and we're at 45 this year. That's always some kinds of double-edged sword. Is it underreporting, or have the actually incidents reduced? We're not always sure of that, but we'll keep an eye on that number.
Okay,
The other one, identity theft, down considerably, 58 last year to 18 this year. Again, I'm not sure, is that being reported less as people are kind of getting used to having things compromised, or are we getting a little bit more vigilant? Location checks are up considerably. We've been doing a good job with that. Same with motor vehicle stops and selective enforcement. You can see those are all on an upward trend. Unfortunately, stolen vehicles are more than doubled from last year. We're at 18 last year, 37 this year.
right.
And that's about it for significant changes in numbers from year to year.
Okay,
Extra duty aging, as usual, it's the construction companies that are just catching up. That's not uncommon. They're pretty good about getting their bills paid eventually, but there are some significant projects going on. that they're just hiring officers and they'll eventually get that squared away, but everything else is not significant at all.
Okay,
And same with false alarm aging report. There's nothing significant to report on any of those. I'm not sure if we want to keep seeing these reports, but you know, they're just kind of all, if you look at the 30 to 60, there's really not much in that range for any of them. Some of them are some old that are probably just going to be write-offs.
right.
But no big offenders anymore, which I think we've got a good handle on the false alarms now. Probably a good process of notifying the owners and getting those taken care of. So we're happy to see that.
Very good. Okay. Uniform approvals, the invoices. Has everybody had a chance to take a look at those?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, me too. A motion, any discussion on them?
No,
Not here.
not here.
Chief, you're good as well?
Yeah, no, I went through them all and they're all legit,
Yep.
authorized purchases, so they're good to go.
Okay, good. Can I have a motion to approve? I guess this would be categorized as the December 18th packet of uniform and clothing invoice and reimbursements.
I move that we approve.
Okay,
I second.
all right, all those in favor? Aye. Aye, aye.
Aye.
All right.
Yes. Okay, Putnam Roads school zone designation. Chief, a little discussion on that?
Yeah, we had a request from a resident on Putnam Road, I think it was last month or so, inquiring if we could make Putnam Road, at least a portion of Putnam Road, the school zone. We're looking into it. We're looking into it with Public Works. It's not a terrible idea. The local traffic authority has the authority to designate school zones anywhere adjacent to school, or if it's in the opinion of the local traffic authority, if it's sufficiently close enough to the school property that it constitutes a risk for public safety, we can designate something a school zone. All that really does is allows us to basically any speeding infractions in that area in a school zone are essentially doubled. The fines are doubled. So it doesn't do a lot other than that to designate it a school zone. So we'll continue to look at it and perhaps come up with a recommendation for next month.
That'd be great. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't hurt us to have it, certainly.
No, and it kind of makes sense, at least in the area. It wouldn't be the entire street. It would probably just be in the area kind of adjacent to the YMCA, which connects Saks, and a lot of kids walk through there, and there's a lot of
Sure.
school activities at the YMCA. So I don't think it's a big stretch to at least designate that immediate area as a school zone, but we'll look into it a little further and see if it's worthwhile.
All right, and is there additional signage required then?
Yeah, there would be
It
posted
doesn't
as it has to be posted as a school zone. Yeah, there has to be signage.
Got it, okay. Item C, building renovation and multidisciplinary training facility update.
I don't have much on the building. We're on time and on budget. Everything seems to be going well. For the building, we took a walk through there yesterday.
Good,
They're starting to enclose everything and starting to put the finishing touches on the interior. And they're still anticipating a construction completion March, April, and then move in all the furniture and get all the lights turned on and the heat turned on and everything commissioned. We did have an initial meeting this week with all of our stakeholders for the 911 system.
Good.
And we're starting that process to get everything lined up for cutover back to South Avenue, but we're in good shape there with our radio vendors and the state and AT&T and all those vendors that are involved in that. So it was a good kind of a kickoff meeting when we're going to just keep in touch with them and work on finalizing a firm date of when we're going to cut over, but we're not there yet. We don't have that yet.
Did they get the paving done? They were trying to get it done by the
No,
Right.
no, they're still,
Yeah,
finishing up a few curbing things and they're close, but, not there yet.
okay. Eversource was, we had a meeting, the building committee had a meeting on the 12th, so last Thursday. And there was some approvals needed to get Eversource, to get that transformer in and get the power on to the building. But I guess that's moving along as quickly as it can through all their approvals.
All right.
Hmm. Contingency had about 1.2 million in it total between, all of it. Our side, Turner side, et cetera. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they said they were sort of 73% complete on a cash basis, so 15 million spent.
Yeah.
Okay, how about on the training facility? Any update on that?
I did get a, communication from the Newtown Police Chief that Westcog is working with the state and hopeful they're gonna, appeal to the state and get additional funding, possibly upwards of half of the cost, so in the $7 million ballpark, which would be huge. So I sent a letter of support for that we
Right.
did support that. So that's in motion. We'll wait to hear and see what is decided at the state level on that.
Excellent, good. Anything else there? I don't think so.
Nope.
No, okay, D, letter of appreciation.
I got a correspondence
Yeah.
on behalf of Sergeant Caponera, Officer Chanella, and Officer Soma. They responded to a residence where an individual suffered a medical emergency. They began CPR within minutes of getting to the house, and got the person off to the ambulance and down to the hospital. And I got a phone call from the person that sent the letter yesterday as well. She wanted to reiterate that the letter didn't capture how much the officer's professionalism and courtesy and compassion comforted her and her family in a difficult time. So she wanted us to know that the officers did an exceptional job in comforting their family in a very difficult situation. So
Just terrific, excellent.
it was, unfortunately, he didn't survive, but still the woman felt compelled enough to contact me yesterday that the officers did an exceptional job in comfort their family and having tremendous amount of compassion, which is great to hear.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, state of the department, anything there?
Nothing else to add there?
No, okay, any other matters?
We have Mr. Cod in the audience. I don't know if he just came to
have fun?
because he was bored on a Wednesday night or, hold on a second, we need to.
Commissioner Foley will be able to hear you.
Do I can stand?
Whatever you're comfortable doing.
Stand on one foot?
Sure. Bart Cod, Conrad Road. I just wanted to get an update if possible. We still have temporary stop signs down at the intersection of Conrad and Whiffletree. Just wanted to see if that's the permanent plan or
That's
temporary
up to
plan?
Public Works. Public Works has a
Well,
plan.
Tiger a lot of times is in these.
Yeah, he's not here tonight because this is not on the agenda, but
Okay.
that's a.
So I should look to see when he's going to be kind of,
We should reach out to him. That's not something that we're going to cover at the police commission meeting. That's Public Works project. I know he has that plan to hardscape that area. I
okay.
don't know if they're going to do that over the winter or wait for a springtime project.
Yep.
You might want to just reach out to him
Okay.
and talk to
Okay,
him.
yeah, I thought he was always kind of on Zoom at these meetings.
He tries to go to every meeting, but sometimes we give him a day off here and there.
Yeah, we let him off the hook occasionally, so.
Okay. Thank you
Yeah,
very
but
much.
yeah, those-
I believe that the original plan was to hardscape that area and make it a little bit more permanent and dress it up, make it a little bit nicer, but I'm not exactly sure the timeline on
And
that.
as far as you know, the stop signs would be permanent, right?
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Merry
You too.
Christmas.
Thank you.
That's all I have.
All right, anything for executive session?
No,
No, I don't have it, anything. All right, motion to adjourn then. Motion to adjourn,
So moved.
I second.
second. All those in favor? Aye, thank
Aye.
you.
Aye.
We're done at quarter after.
A short meeting.
all right.
Yeah, 6:15.